Hello, algebra students and algebra parents. My name is Constantino Montes, and I am a teacher at Pasco High School. I have been working with all the other teachers at Pasco High that teach algebra so that we could come up with a model for this distance learning that we want to establish with our students. Before we get into some of the options that we've come up with for you all, I do want to present a option for getting in contact with us and collaboration. There's this Edmodo website. It's basically it's social media. It kind of looks like Facebook, but at the same time, it's meant for classrooms. It's a good place for us to get together, collaborate. It's a good place for us to push out lessons, to push out assignments, to answer questions for other students to communicate and collaborate around some of the assignments that we push out. The instructions are right here. We've already set up the classroom. We have one of the math teachers, one of the algebra teachers. They're running the site, but all of the algebra teachers will be popping in every once in a while to see if there's questions or if there's anything that needs to be addressed. Again, it's called Edmodo, and it's for Algebra 2 classes. It's the code is right here, as well as the instructions for students and the instructions for parents. All right. So as an algebra team, we've decided that we wanted to give all of you options as far as the way that you wanted to proceed with some of the learning. We came up with two things. The first thing is doing the district lessons and the PHS algebra lessons. Now, a thing about the PHS, the thing about the district lessons is that those lessons are not necessarily going to be new content. As a district for algebra, we decided that we would rather focus on problem solving, critical thinking, and review of previously learned algebra skills. So those lessons will be delivered once a week through the PSD website, and those can be accessed through, if I could go here, let me go back to the PSD1.org website so you guys can see that. Okay. If you go to the main site, you scroll down to COVID-19 school closure, weekly lessons. Click on that. High school weekly lessons. Scroll down. Algebra 2. We're going to access those. If you can hear someone talking in the background, I apologize. I have my daughter who's doing her own homework and the rest of my family who's upstairs watching TV. Anyways, if you scroll down, if you click on week 1, which was this week that we are in right now, scroll down all the way down to Algebra 2, open up that folder, and we have the lesson right here. So there is a Spanish version as well as an English version and and then we have a review. There is a video that accompanies this lesson. It's accessible here, or you could actually go to our YouTube channel called Pasco High School Algebra, and the long distance learning lesson 1 is actually on our YouTube channel. So if you're a person that utilizes YouTube a lot, go ahead and subscribe. And if you can hit the that little bell, it'll tell you every time we upload a new video. And that's not just me pushing out our channel to get more subscribers. We just want to make sure that everybody has access and is up to date on the new lessons that we're pushing out. All right, so those are the district lessons that are going to be put out once a week. The exception is next week, which is supposed to be spring break. There will be no lessons for that week, but there'll be one per week after that. All right, so we felt that as a team at Pasco High, we actually wanted to continue with new content. So we decided that we would put out 1 to 2 lessons per week that we're going to focus on continuing to learn new algebra concepts. For example, right before they closed the school, we were going to jump right into learning laws of exponents. So the very first handful of videos and lessons that we put out are going to deal with laws of exponents. The lessons will have an assignment as well as a YouTube video lesson that'll be posted on our channel. The lessons will be delivered through your school email. So if you don't subscribe, it's not a big deal. We're actually going to push all of these out through your school, through the school email. There'll be a link to the video as well as the assignments. We will also post them in the Edmodo website. I believe they'll come up as links as well as like assignments that you guys can download and do. So that's option one, doing the district lessons and the PHS algebra lessons. Again, district lessons will be once a week. The PHS algebra lessons, which are focused on new content, will be there will be 1 to 2 lessons of that per week. The second option is for students that want to go a little bit faster. The lessons are too short. They understand the material really quickly. We have set up a Khan Academy classroom. The Khan Academy website is an excellent resource. Again, we've already created a classroom and it's ready for students to join and have lessons assigned to them. The students get to go at their own pace, and included in these lessons are going to be videos, assignments, quizzes, and assessments. Here's some instructions on how to join the Khan Academy classroom, and here is our class code. When you first go to Khan Academy, the first thing you're going to see is this main page. You would click on sign up and then just go ahead and follow through with the instructions that we posted here on this document. All right. With all of that being said, having option 1 and option 2, you're more than welcome to do both, but we do feel like that would be a little bit of overkill and there would be a lot of overlap. So we recommend that people choose one or the other. Again, with all that being said, if you have any kind of an issue, if you have questions, if you have concerns, these are all the teacher contacts of the algebra teachers teaching at Pasco High. I know students had moved on to their 3rd trimester teacher, and we were only together for a handful of days. So if you were with a teacher that you really didn't get to know, it is okay to email any of the teachers on this list. You're not limited to just emailing the one that you're supposed to be in class with right now for 3rd trimester. You can actually email any one of the teachers on this list, whoever you're most comfortable with. If you don't want to email a specific teacher, you're always welcome to post questions on the Edmodo website, where any teacher, any one of us can answer, as well as other students. Or you can even leave some comments on our YouTube videos and we can answer questions through there. If there is a big concern about not being able to understand the material or not knowing how to do the assignment after you've watched the lessons or tried to get help through email, we can set up a Zoom session and we can Skype or Zoom. I think Zoom's been unblocked on all student computers, so we can Zoom and we can talk face to face and get you all caught up.